Riyad Mahrez, oh, wonderful skill, oh, what a goal! And Morgan heads in. He's in behind, Vardy's done it!
Leicester City are champions of the Premier League!
Hello there, folks. Welcome back to another episode of the Leicester City Save. Fourth place. It just sounds... every time I say it, I feel worse. At least we didn't finish at 8th. Oh, yeah. So then, folks, since we last met in the 1-0 defeat to Manchester United, a defeat that, well, caused all sorts of yellow card drama, we have played quite a few games since then, actually. We beat West Brom in the league, lost to Real Madrid in the Champions League, then went back and beat Liverpool very candidly as well, 3-0. 3-2 win over Manchester City in the Cup. We scored a late winner. They brought it back, and then Benassi on the 84th minute. I mean, shall we take a look at it? Let's take a look at it. Vardy brings it forward, as he's so prone to doing. Plays in Benassi, who unleashed one into the top corner in the latter stages. Wonderful goal from him. And then a 2-2 against Newcastle in the league. Classic, that is. Gylfi Sigurdsson scored a blinder of a free kick. Shall we look at it? Let's look at it. I mean, we're looking at goals today. Yeah, he's proving to be worthwhile. You can see here, bang, straight into that top corner. Wonderful goal from him. So today, then, we leave ourselves with two very interesting matches on the horizon. Real Madrid in the Champions League. That's our home game, probably the biggest game in Leicester history, the home game against Real Madrid, and then Arsenal to follow it. In terms of the league table, then, we are third place. Arsenal will be played later in 6th. Manchester United currently lead the way with quite a few points in hand over us. Chelsea, though, with a game in hand on them, could leapfrog them if results go their way. So let's kick things off then. Let's introduce you to the team that is going to face Real Madrid. Okay then, so the team for today's game against Real Madrid, I had to go on a few days, I didn't even realise. Schmeichel, Gilbert, Keane, Reyes and Jesus John at left back today. Problems, Paredes and Kurzawa both suspended, Zila still out injured. The midfield then, Benassi, Amati and Drinkwater. Teixeira plays just in front with Sigurdsson to his left, and Jamie Vardy again starts up front ahead of Andrea Belotti, who, well, ever since his outburst, I've taken a darker turn. Our relationship, that is. I don't know what I'm on about. Okay, Real Madrid, Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale flank on either side. Roberto Firmino, down through the middle. We've got Kroos, Kovacic, Casemiro, Marcelo Ramos, Varane, Carvajal and Keylor Navas. Their bench is... yeah, well, their bench is good as well. I should have in a scene where James Rodriguez is just on the bench, just doesn't even start. So Real Madrid, biggest game in the history of Leicester City. Can we do the dirty on them? Now, in our game, we played them before. It was a relatively close game, actually. We just scored a second half goal. So, anything can happen, especially at the King Power Stadium, the theatre of memes, I'm going to call it. A few people have been commenting recently. These episodes have got a bit weird. Yeah, that tends to happen towards sort of the end of series. I just lose it a bit. Salford was 200 episodes, so you can only imagine, can't you? I mean, some of you saw it. Yeah. In these early stages, very even game. No one's really taking an assertive control over it, which is fine with me. We're playing Real Madrid. I'm trying to win this Champions League. That's on my agenda. It's Jesus John goes down the wing, plays it into Jamie Vardy, who, well, I think Navas pushes it onto the post. I mean, what a chance for us. It's gone down as a half chance. I would dare describe that as a clear-cut chance. Devastation. Sigurdsson, free kick, ball in. Varane heads clear, but Siggy's back on it into Jamie Vardy, who strikes on goal. And it's Leicester City 1, Real Madrid 0. Oh my. The biggest game in the history of Leicester, and we're 1-0 up in it. My God. You can see here in 3 dimensions then, Sigurdsson brings it down. I mean, Vardy looks just maybe half a yard offside, whatever. Navas can't keep it out though. And that man with the white hair down the bottom there looks very stoic. As we edge closer to half-time, Madrid maybe with a chance. Gareth Bale. I mean, it feels like that's come straight after our goal. It's actually been quite a lot of time has gone by, but they've got themselves the goal. Ronaldo, little chip forward to Roberto Firmino, who slides in Gareth Bale. Great first touch from him, and not a bad finish through the legs of that defender, actually. Who is that? Michael Keane. Disappointing. 1-0 as we get close to half-time. I mean, it's a highlight after the goal. Hold on. Going our way as well. Sigurdsson. Well, Benassi's in acres of space. Benassi! Oh, what a goal from the guy! Look at that! I mean, we saw the goal he scored in a recent game against Manchester City. That wasn't too dissimilar. He finds his way through as the box-to-box midfielder, and that is why we brought him in to play this particular role. As he drives through, just makes his way into the area, drills one into the bottom right-hand corner, and 2-1. All of a sudden, we look fantastic. I mean, I dare say we already looked quite good, but that really makes me feel better about it. As we go to half-time, passionately say, things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. I'm not sure they are. You can still improve. I mean, a result here against Real Madrid, we're making them look like our oh, Ben, don't say that word. People might be offended. Our beach, as in sun, sea and sand. That's what I was going to say. Interestingly, about half an hour to go, do we make some changes? Teixeira has picked up a knock. Now, this is fine because of what I'm going to do here. Sigurdsson moves to the advanced playmaker, Vardy, pulls back as well. And then a new attacking force, and Andrea Belotti. Rah! Yeah. It's all worked out in the brain. Drinkwater nabs it off Firmino to Shearer, still on the pitch at this stage. Benassi into Vardy. Jamie Vardy, he's hit the post. We didn't respect the equipment. Hot diggity dog. Change has been made then. Belotti on to Shearer off. Hopefully that injury isn't going to be anything long-term, as Madrid bring on Koulibaly for Varane, I think it was. Belotti comes forward again. Drinkwater. Benassi. Back to Drinkwater. Maybe a shot. No, Belotti. Oh, it's wide. I mean, if this tactic works against Real Madrid, I mean, we're besting Real Madrid as well. It's not like we're just sort of winning against them. We're besting them. Don't do this now, game. Please don't. Ronaldo. Michael Keane does well. Bale. Back in. Firmino. Are you having a laugh, game? This is offside, but that's not now. That was earlier. So it's going to count, isn't it? Equaliser 2-2. That's ruined everything. Ball played up. Headed clear by Michael Keane. Not the greatest defensive header. Bale puts it in first time. Great delivery. And Roberto Firmino from that distance can't really miss, can he? And there's that guy again down the bottom. Loving it. 3 minutes left to go. If they pinch it here, it'd be so Real Madrid and so me. And before anyone even mentions, hold on, Ronaldo scores. No. Losing to Real Madrid, I don't care. I know what you think. No. Real Madrid. If you don't qualify out of the group, alright, fine. But Real Madrid. How many times can I say Real Madrid for you to just be convinced that I'm not putting it on? Vardy, through on goal for Jamie. Oh, it was such a good chance. I mean, there's still a little... Oh, no, it's gone. Belotti. This could be the final chance of the game. 30 seconds to go. Andrea Belotti. Ball in. Koulibaly. I mean, if it's not the FIFA series, it's in this one making my life a misery. Drinkwater. Out to Gilbert. Come on, put it into the middle. Oh, it's so close. We've lost 3-2. We were 2-1 up. Benassi. Cruz. God's sake. We've dominated Madrid. I've dominated Real Madrid and we've lost. They've had 3 shots on target. We've dominated them. We've had more passes, better pass completion, more possession, better everything. And they've won every game in the group. This is bollocks. Is that technically a bottle job? It's Real Madrid though, isn't it? Right, we've got Arsenal coming up next. Bring them on. Okay, folks, back to Premier League action today and a few changes in the lineup. Jesus John comes back into the centre alongside Reyes. Kurzweil on that left-hand side and Paredes replaces Danny Drinkwater. Everything else largely remains the same, so as we go into today's game, hopefully we can get ourselves a win. A few people questioning get stuck in as a sort of instruction on this formation. I actually think get stuck in improves it dramatically. We win the ball back far more. We create more as well because it allows us to be a little bit more direct as well from just winning the ball back in key areas. Getting stuck in, we now can sort of burst through and create more chances, especially for someone with the pace of Jamie Vardy. It's really, really useful. Amati, Benassi and Paredes are the perfect combination in midfield currently. So we keep that as it is and we go into this next game. Alex Teixeira, 2 goals from his 18 starts so far, or 18 appearances. Only 1 assist. That's the real concern. Needs to get more involved. I'm going to try and figure out a way to do just that. He cost me a lot of money. You kind of want to see more bang for your buck. I think in this game, we'll try and get him to move into the channels a little bit more. Maybe that'll make him a little bit more advanced. We're just trialling things. Let's just trial some things. So Arsenal coming up. They've got Berahino up front. I'll say no. Do you know what? No more discussion. Berahino up front. Well, if we can't stop Berahino, I don't know what we could do. They've still got Alexis Sanchez, who's obviously going to be a threat in this game. But if we win this, Paredes with the ball in early. I mean, there could be a chance for us. Sigurdsson back to Paredes. And Berahino now brings it away. He's probably going to score a hat-trick. Oh no, Sigurdsson into Jamie Vardy. Shot on goal. Jamie Vardy makes it 1-0. And this team, all of a sudden, is very, very threatening. There's still sort of a sense of the old team that won the league with Leicester. Vardy, Schmeichel, amongst a few others. But I tell you what, this team that I've built now is a step above and very much enjoyable. I say step above. They won the league, Ben. You've not won the league yet. Posted in. Vardy makes it 1-0. 3 minutes gone. Leicester are winning the game. Arsenal under pressure. Then again, it is the middle of November. So Arsenal will do this and just drop off slowly. Forward again to Shearer. Moving into the channels. Pulling it back to Benassi. Strike on goal behind for a corner kick. I mean, this is the highlight killer. Coming in now. Paredes ball in. And in 3, 2, 1... highlight killed. I just don't score from corners this year, ever. So I know that when a corner is given, that's just the end of the attack. All right then, continuing to work it nicely, Benassi finds Teixeira ahead of him. He's got runners. Goes back to Paredes though. Sigurdsson now. Vardy again. And Paredes. You saw there, Teixeira move. 17. Oh, no, it wasn't 17. Vardy, back post, headed into the back of the net. I'm getting very confused. I thought Teixeira was making an advancing run. It's actually the box-to-box midfielder of Benassi. He loves getting forward, yeah. Teixeira pulls slightly deeper. That might be because Benassi plays as that role. Something maybe to look into. Maybe switch the positions round. We might get more out of Teixeira. But yeah, Vardy with a goal. 2-0. Arsenal, I mean, have they even turned up? I say as someone that lost the last game 3-2, so slow down. Calm, I'm very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up, lads. They look delighted. And this tactic now, I feel like we're getting to the point where it is very nearly ready for me to make an actual video about. I mean, if we beat Arsenal here with more possession and better passing, then that's probably that. But as I say all of this, Oxlade-Chamberlain's run forward, ball into Berahino, who scores. So, still not perfect. They're forward again. Chamberlain. Oh, Amati. That's what I love from Amati. Gets in, cuts it out completely. And this isn't over, though. Jesus John does well. Teixeira heads clear. Arsenal not over, though, as they play it into Aaron Ramsey. Out to Gibbs. The ball then could be dangerous. Paredes gets there. And now, a break could well be on. Teixeira into Vardy. Benassi will get up in support as well. Sigurdsson now surrounded by Arsenal players and shoots just wide. Corner kick. Paredes. Ball in. After everything we've been saying about corners, are we going to score from one? Jesus John into the box. Amati heads down. Out to Reyes. John again. I mean, Amati. Anyone going to shoot from distance? Amati goes for it. Czech makes an easy save. And the highlight over. Okay, now against Real Madrid, we had a goal lead. We were in a very similar situation to this, and I think, retrospectively, I would have gone defensive. Now, if we score again, we'll keep things as they are, but if we don't score from this attack here, I will knock it into defensive as to share it into Sigurdsson. I mean, that was an endurable goal to watch, even with just dots. I mean, did you like that? I love that. Let's look at that again in 3 dimensions then. Benassi with it, slides it into Teixeira, first time to Vardy, who flicks it to Sigurdsson, who fires into the corner. You score some lovely goals with this formation, I tell you. Some lovely, lovely goals. And because we've scored from that, no need to go defensive, still have a 2-goal advantage, and we look good. And a lot of people question, why don't you make subs? Why don't you make changes? For things like this, you just get, if you've got a first 11 that works as well as this, honestly, I don't want to disrupt it. Now, I know fitness should be a concern for me, but when you've got a team like this that do that, and then you can bring a few players in against Real Madrid and have a good performance against them as well, there's no real need to make changes. Like, I'm not the sort of person that makes a lot of subs. There we are. Game over. Leicester 3, Arsenal 1, and yeah, this weekend might see a tactics video released. So there we are then, into 3rd place, or still in 3rd place, 5 points behind Chelsea and Manchester United. If either of those teams make any mistakes, we will be there to pounce. And that is going to bring us to the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a like. Let's aim for 1,000 likes. I haven't set a like target for ages. If you have enjoyed the video, do drop a like on it, and I'll see you again soon. We'll love you there then. From me, not to mention. Until next time, I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.